Are you guys looking to get a sleep number bed? We've had ours for 10, 15 years or something like that. And I want to show you guys our experience with it throughout those years since we've had so much experience with it. First of all, hi. Hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that we like, use, and have and sleep on to get some good sleep. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So this is our Sleep Number mattress right here. And we, like I said, we bought this a good decade ago. I don't know the exact date that we bought it, but it has been a rock star of a mattress. I have to say that from the beginning. We haven't really had any problems with it except for one or two things that we're going to get to later on in the video. So make sure to continue watching to the end. But first of all, I just want to show you guys how a Sleep Number bed works. So you have to plug it in, and there is, I don't know if y'all be able to see it, but right there, yeah, right there, there's a pump. And you plug that in. We got ours plugged in, that black cord right there. And then there's two tubes that come off of that pump. You can kind of see one right about there. And those two tubes send air to the mattress cavities. So the mattress cavities are actually inside of here right now. And the way to get to them, let me come on around here. There is a zipper that zips all these up. And the zipper's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and unzip this thing all the way for you so that you see kind of how it's made, especially the King. The King is a little bit different from, say, like a twin or something like that. One, because it's bigger, but the main difference is that with the King, oh, I forgot about this. There's another mattress pad underneath here. But the main difference, they have a little liner here that you flip up and then flip this up, is that there's two air chambers in here. This is the size of a twin mattress right here. And to make the King, they just put two of them. You have one right here and one right here. And then you can see the hose right down in there, just clamps right into there. And then there's another one for over there. And that way you can have a side for you and a side for your wife or your partner, or whoever else is sleeping in the bed. And y'all can have your own sleep number. Whenever you sleep, you can adjust the left and the right, which is super nice. So I haven't opened this thing up in years, and just from me looking at it after having it for 10 years, I'm noticing, one, that this part right here is super clean. The only thing that I'm noticing is a little bit of a rip right here. I don't know what would have caused that. Maybe some pressure being pressed down throughout the years, because this is about where my butt would sit whenever I go to get up out of bed. But all in all, it's super solid. Also want to show you guys about the base of this thing too, because it's not what you think it is. It's kind of deceiving. So let me go ahead and flip this back on over. And I wanted to mention this. We sleep with sheets on our bed, but for whatever reason, you know, I usually take a bath in the morning, so I kind of go to bed with some dirt on me, and apparently that dirt kind of translates into this little patch right here, and so it will get dirty over time. And so one thing that we recently, like this a month ago, bought is this bamboo mattress topper. And this thing is super great because this thing, it's not very fluffy. It's just kind of your average mattress topper right here. This thing is like super plush, and I really have been liking this thing. We first experienced it in our RV because our RV was very hard, the mattress pads in there. And so we got this to kind of mask that, and then we liked it so much that we got one for our bed. I did a full video on this thing too. If you guys want to check that out, I'll link it up at the end of the video. So make sure to watch all the way to the end so that you don't miss that. But once you go and you zip it all up, you set your sleep number, you're kind of gonna, one thing that I'm having an issue with the sleep number is finding that exact number that's year round. We're gonna get into that too, but first I wanted to show you guys this. Remember this? I talked about this. So the bed is, usually you have a box spring for your sleep, for any mattress, but this one is actually just this plastic piece right here, and this is just kind of a covering that goes over there. So in reality, if you wanted to, you don't even have to buy this plastic or this box spring faux thing right here, you could just put the mattress directly onto the ground if you wanted to. There's even these legs right here. You don't even have to buy the legs. I think they used, at least whenever we bought it, you had to pay extra for the legs right here. So this would just sit directly onto the ground. Just kind of depends on if you want the storage for underneath your bed or not. But I wanted to show you guys that this is just a piece of fabric that sits over there, which is great because if this thing gets dirty, this is something that you can easily put into the wash and wash it. We've never had to do that in our 10 years. We used to have a bed skirt on there, but it tore, so we need to get a new one. But it's one of those things that you don't think about. And if you ever have to move, you can simply slip this thing off, take off these legs, and you probably a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to move since it's all plastic and not made of wood as well. So another thing that I do like about this particular part of the bed. Now, whenever it comes to finding your sleep number, I don't know what I did with the remote, but I don't need it for the demonstration, is how I noticed it is I was laying on my back, and I'd fall asleep, and then I'd wake up the next day and be like, oh man, my back kind of hurts. What's going on? And then I'll think about like what it could possibly be for a couple of days. And then after a while, I'll realize, oh, the weather has changed. Let me see what my sleep number is at. And I've noticed that whenever it goes from like the hot to the cold or the cold to the hot, whichever way you want to go, usually in the springtime or the fall or it's early spring, late fall type of thing, I noticed there's like I don't know if it's like a pressure adjustment or something between it, but I always have to go either up or down, either one or two settings with the sleep number. And so I have found that if I don't come to that realization the day that I'm having the back pain, it takes me a couple days to realize, oh yeah, the weather's changed. Let me see if my sleep number pressure change has happened. Now, this, like I said, is a 10-year-old sleep number bed. I'm not too sure about the new technologies that they put into the sleep number beds, but I would hope that they would have that figured out a little bit more with like all the smart bed type stuff that you can do. I know since it's all remote control based, it seems like you'd be able to tell the weather outside, and based on that weather, whether it should inflate it just a little bit or deflate it just a little bit so that you have a better setting so that you don't wake up with a hurt back or anything like that. But all in all, over the years, I've definitely liked this mattress, but I have to say, we went to an Airbnb recently, and they had one of those, I can't remember the name of it. It's not the purple mattress, and it's not that other mattress that I kept seeing advertised. I can't remember the name of it, but there was this mattress. If I can remember it, I'm going to link it up down in the description below, but that thing was so comfortable, and I said, if we ever have to buy a new mattress, I'm probably going to change from a sleep number to whatever mattress that was because it was just so amazing. And so I wanted to let you guys know that don't think that sleep number is like the end all be all. In fact, my mom and dad, they bought a camp and they had sleep number mattresses at the camp and they would sleep on it and they did not like those mattresses. In fact, they got rid of them. I think they might have donated them to someone or given it to someone else because they just didn't like it that much and they went out and bought all new mattresses. So it varies. And I would definitely say that if you can get a chance to try a sleep number mattress or to try any other kind of mattress at like an Airbnb, or if they have some of those 30-day money-back guarantees or 90-day money-back guarantees. I know some mattress companies have like a 365 whole full year warranty on the mattress. So definitely recommend testing out some mattresses before you go in and spend, $1,000 on a mattress. Now, whenever it does come to mattress, I will spend money on that because you're going to be sleeping on this for a good 8 hours a night for 365 days out of the year. It's worth it to get something that's really going to make your body feel good and wake up feeling refreshed and not groggy. And so I highly recommend getting a good quality mattress. In fact, some of the newer ones that I've been reading about, I'm gonna link them all up down in the description below. That way you guys can kind of comparison shop and y'all can figure out what is that best mattress for you. Y'all can go read more all about it. So click the link down in the description below if you guys want to go see that. Y'all can go read other people's reviews and not just take my word for it. But if you guys are liking this video and y'all want to see the box spring that we got in the mail, I showed y'all this in the previous video, but we got this box spring in the mail that we use on our son's bed. I'm gonna put that video right there on the screen. You guys go click that video. I'll see y'all in that video. Thank you, dads, for watching. That thumbs up is always appreciated, and dad out.